The sun rides low over the castle of Camelot and the court of the greatest of the kings of the Britons, Arthur. His knights have gained renown throughout the world for their brave deeds, only to be shattered in the quest of the Holy Grail, from which many never returned, and from which the best certainly never returned. And now the cloud of the affair between his top knight Lancelot and his queen Guinevere is gathering the storm that will bring the dream of Logris and of a united realm to a nightmare conclusion. The story and the legend of King Arthur is the most enduring legend in the English literary tradition. It has been made into movies, books, TV shows numerous times, hundreds, if not thousands of times, ever since it first made its appearance on the stage in literary masterpieces of the 12th century in France. The Arthurian tradition is core to the English literary tradition and is an important part of literacy, an important part of understanding our English literary past. And yet, it's a big tradition. It kind of sprawls. There's a lot going on with it. Where do you start? What are the most important texts? They're long. It's a lot to read. It's hard to get a handle on the thing. That's why I came up with a plan, kind of a daring plan, and one that's a little bit daunting, but one that I think is worth the effort. And that is to study the entirety of the Arthurian tradition over the course of 2 years. In the first year, we were going to study the French tradition of King Arthur, starting from the historians and bringing it all the way through the great continental romances that gave us the concepts of Camelot, chivalry, Lancelot, the quest to the Holy Grail, and all of that. And then in the second year, we'll turn to the English tradition and look at how this made the jump over to the English language and how that then moved beyond the Middle Ages into the works of writers like Tennyson and T.H. White. Along the way, you'll see not just the familiar themes of the Arthurian tradition, you'll be watching the canonical moments when those ideas emerged for the first time. The definitive account of the quest for the Holy Grail, the introduction of Lancelot, all guided by a medievalist who, with specialty in medieval vernacular literature and ancillary expertise to the various questions involved in the aspects of the Arthurian tradition. It's not only important, it's also really cool and really fun. And it's a delightful ride. It's one on which we will laugh, one on which we will cry, one on which we'll have our hopes raised and our hopes dashed and our hopes raised again. It's a tale of melancholy, a tale of loss, but it's also a tale of conquering. It's a tale of victory against impossible odds. And it's a tale of never giving up on who you're meant to be and on what we can be together if we pull in the right direction and if we do so under the guidance of the transcendent principles that found our efforts in the first place. So I hope you'll consider joining for the Arthurian tradition. In these 2 courses that will take place across the course of 26 and 27, you will have a chance to breathe deep of the air of romance, of chivalry, of knights and ladies and monsters and magic, and also to observe the rise and fall of the most storied court in the history of European literature.